Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Riverbend Scratch Start episode, Riverbend Springs Scratch Start episode 8. So, I already did this once and my game crashed on me, so now I'm doing it again, in slightly different order. We are going to load up our wood. We have to fill... Well, we don't have to fill it, but we need to prep the we need to prep the old sawmill here to remain full for the next few months, and we can do that with that one tree there that I just cut down. That tree is in the way when you come about. Let me pick that guy up. There we go. No, I'm not even sure I need to bring the trailer, but I'm going to because it's kind of technically safer. I'm gonna just get this out of the way, part of it. When we come in this entrance, I want to be able to drive straight through rather than have to juke around a tree every time. We'll drag that tree over later. We're going to go sell this stuff right now, and it'll get us about 7,000. Unfortunately, I think we missed out on the IT runner, which would have been a decent starter trailer base. We're going to want our own trailer, and we're going to want a combine. Hopefully a combine comes up in the sale. I haven't checked. Force Plus Novag. Oh, man. That is a good price, but nowhere near our budget. That mower is also a pretty decent mower. I think it might even have the capabilities of mulching? Maybe not. If it did, that would be cool, because we could mulch and mow. And that's actually within range for us if we wanted to pick it up. I don't know if I do, because I still need to get it together for a combine. I mean, honestly, I could easily make enough to rent a combine again, and I'm probably going to have to do that. But if we owned the combine, we would stop paying the don't own equipment tax and actually be alright. Right, so we got 7,200. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure about two things. One, that I can turn around fairly easily, and two, that there is a collectible back in here somewhere. Or at least I thought there was. I could very well be wrong, but yes, I was correct. There is a collectible back there. Oh, and there's doors that open. Isn't that cool? Alright. That collectible helps. Makes me think I should buy the mower. Because then we don't have to rent mowers for mowing jobs. I guess it would help if there were mowing jobs. There are. And that's like not worth doing if we rent the equipment, but if we have that Elo mower, then it takes 180. Ouch. A little over what this thing can do. It would probably run it, but it might be wrong. So mowing, maybe not. I did see a bunch of contracts though, so we can do that. We can actually buy the mower and flip it and make a couple thousand that way. I think we'll do that. Drop this trailer off here in the yard. We're going to use it. I won't put it away. I wonder if I can just kind of shove this thing over there. Instead of dealing with, yes, instead of dealing with the, wow, it took the whole thing. It was lower than I thought, or that thing wasn't really very full. Okay, we're gonna buy that mower and flip it. And we gotta go down there and grab it. Alright, we can't afford to sell it, so we can't afford to paint it, so we're just gonna have to sell it as is. But that was a quick little profit there. 3K-ish. Nice. Is there anything else? No, we can't afford. We could buy that, but I don't want to deal with the unrealistic stuff in general. So now we got to think about what we're gonna do. I'm just checking for more collectibles. I don't think there is one in here, but you never know. I won't make you watch a lot of this, but yeah, so as I was saying, we gotta get some work, because we need the monies. I think I can just stop here and see what we've got for work. So, weeding, hoeing, mowing, fertilizing, any type of fertilizer. We did this with our equipment, we would get, I gotta check that field though, because I had issue last time where it was not good. The crop in it made fertilization really hard. But that seems like an okay one to do. Still not going to do stone picking. We could weed 24. I think, yeah, I think we're going to actually do that. I'm going to set that guy up. Set that up as a worker maybe. Well, maybe we'll just do it. Won't be that terrible. $14K is not something to sneeze at. Let's see, if I do it as a worker, I can go do that 3K fertilization one and then pick it up and steal the glory right before it finishes weeding, maybe. Let's do that. Field work 24. Go. Are you going to be able to do it? Figure out a route? Got this? Got this, bud? He's got it. He's figured it out. Alright. So with that, we can pick up the fertilization. Or we could do the 2K one, which actually puts us closer and looks maybe easier. Yeah, we'll do the 2K one with our equipment. We're gonna have to buy a thing though, because we're out of fertilizer, which is gonna take more than the contract actually, but we'll need the fertilizer anyway, so okay, cool. Maybe we can just go get the backpack and run it out there, or should we do it with the trailer? Maybe we'll take the trailer. Makes more sense. Alright, I'm gonna go set this up and I'll talk to you when we get over there. Alright, well, we're here. And there I go, dropping it without loosening the straps. set up and ready to go. It shouldn't be too tough. Maybe I already had the fertilizer, but we'll always need fertilizer. It'll be a quick one. I think I already had the fertilizer and didn't need to buy any, but like I said, we'll always need it, so there's no reason to gimp. We want to turn on crop detect. I don't know if that's doing anything or not. It doesn't say values detected, so I suspect it's not actually doing it. But that's alright. We're going to just get this done. Our worker is up there making us a lot of money, and we're down here mucking about with little bits of money. But it's okay, because the money comes in, and that's good. Alright, well, that one's done. Get this thing back on the trailer. I'm going to actually refill it right now. We can get moving. Maybe there's oops. Wonder if I should get that drawbar. I installed a mod for a longer drawbar. I think I ought to pick that up for this trailer. This guy is not the best. Where's the ferry from here? Oh, that's back there. Because that would take us right past. Geez. These guys are not. Yeah, we're going to take the ferry. And we're going to go buy that drawbar. I'm going to buy it now. Don't know where it'll be. Miscellaneous. Won't be there. Maybe in here? Nope. Nope. Check all the miscellaneous. Stuff here. Maybe it'll be in like trailers. Huh. I did install it. Have no idea where it would be, which is not great. We do also need rollers. Yeah, I don't know where it would be. I guess I could check mods. Farm rail. I swear I bought in. Yeah, there we go. I have no idea where the. Let's see this thing. This thing is supposed to make the trailer pull better. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble 1,500 on that. Find out. So I'm just gonna go real quick to the shop and pick it up. It may also be useful for other jobs, such as picking up, such as maybe cultivating, maybe planting, feeding, that sort of thing. That was pretty weird. I was stuck on the railroad crossing somehow. This may not even work for me. May not even work for this. Now that I'm looking at it, that's got the crossbar on it. Our gamble did not pay off. Alright. But I do still want the drawbar for other use. So we're going to try to drop it off on the... I'm going to try a farm triangle next. Anti-twist. I don't know. I don't know how these things actually work, so but $100 can't go wrong. I think I might already own one of those, actually. Maybe that'll help. Nope. Alright, I don't know what the farm triangle is for. If you do know what it's for, or if you have a solution for my turning radius, let me know. I'd love to find out. I'm just gonna sell that thing because I don't know what it's for and it's only $100. I do think the drawbar is gonna help though. With something. Obviously not with this, but with something. We're down to 39, although, oh, we can actually collect our stuff. Be done, and now we're up to 57. That's better. We'll definitely be able to afford, assuming we don't spend it, which is actually a remote chance that we won't spend it. We're actually up to a decent amount of money. We'll definitely be able to afford to rent the thing. But now the question is there any fertilization that's worth the drive back over to 41 or all the way out to 78? I think that's what we've got to do. I think we'll hit it. 78. Is on the lower side, I think. Yeah, it's down there, really deep in there. Okay. We just follow that down and we hang a big right. We'll get there. I'll see you then. Okay, here we are at 78, and I looked at the wrong field last time when I decided if it was going to be a good field or not. It's this one with this crazy slowdown inducing crop in it. So I'm just gonna have to buckle up and do it, I guess. Here I go again with the old here we go. All right, well, let's set our lines up. Let's skip lines. It's direction. Oh, right that far. I think it might be like that. I think. No, a little more. A little more to the right. I'm going the wrong way. That's closer. We're gonna get this. Maybe right about like that. Let's try that. Oh, that's fairly close. One more little bit. Let's try 50 degrees. Yeah, that looks about right. Or as good as it's gonna be. I'm not even gonna use the GPS. I'm just gonna drive the field in the approximate GPS line, but actually straight in the rows. We'll get better run there. All right, here we go. Right. This pain field is finally done. I need to pay better attention to that because that was pretty ridiculous. I mean, with a regular tractor that wouldn't be such a problem, but it's a problem with this thing. Did not find our solution. But what we can do is maybe take a nice drive in the country. Alright, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1:30. And we have, well, 60-something thousand, because I'm going to collect that real quick like. I'm going to look at these. Bale wrapping is looking pretty fun. Got a better mowing, but we wouldn't get much out of it. Man, that one, get that one just to pay for the equipment, and then we go do next door as well. Yeah, mowing is quick and easy, especially with this thing. So we're going to borrow these items, and then we're going to go back. We're going to get the other mowing without the borrow, and we're going to refresh the contracts because there's not really anything else majorly worthwhile, and maybe if we're lucky there'll be more mowing, but apparently not. Alright, I'm not going to leave this thing here this time. I have no idea where I'm going. I just took a turn and hoped that it takes us back around. And it looks like it's taking us somewhere for sure. Okay, I see where we're at. We weeded or hoed this field either last episode or the episode before. It'll be fun though. Alright, I'm gonna go pick that thing up and we'll get to go do our stuff. I'm gonna leave this in the parking lot and we'll pick it up after. Maybe we'll rent one of these and do the whole swathing thing. And get better Alright, both of those mowing contracts are right up there. I wonder if this thing fits on the ferry. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have some wasted time. But if it does, it'll be a nice quick kick up there and not have to drive all the way around. Not looking good. Wow, it fits. Alright, well that's great. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, this thing is still pretty cool. We're going to unfold it, give it a wider base. And get the mowing going. And this thing is nice and fast on the mow, which is great because that's what it needs to be. And we can just treat these as one field, I think. Nearly as one field anyway. Yeah, this will be alright. Alright, that is both of those fields dealt with. There's a lot of grass out here. There ought to be more more mowing. But there apparently doesn't seem to be, so well, let's look at our money. 63,000. I haven't checked the sale in a while. That's a good trailer. 39. Tempted, but I gotta save in case I can find a combine. Maybe I should actually install some other smaller combines. I think that's actually a pretty good plan. So I'm gonna go out and do that. And maybe we can, oh, that's that extended reach. Yeah, I'm gonna go find some other combines. Not that we need them today, but I want to know what I'm reaching for. Okay, we're back. So I installed some mods, and I would love to have y'all's opinion. So we've got the Dominator 108 for 70,000. We've got the TX62 here for 60,000. The headers are going to be about the same, about 30,000 each. We could buy this now and have that. And then the Rostelmash. Rostelmash? Yeah, Rostelmash. Is a little bit more expensive at 75. So that's got 4,900 liters and 20 kilometers. This guy rolls 26 and 7,500 liters. This guy rolls 25 and 5,600 liters. So pure pure economy, this is the guy, but he's kind of ugly actually. So that's also a problem. This guy is great looking, slower and smaller and more expensive, but still a good overall combine. Now I have one more option, which is this tractor swathing option that I installed. It's a 3-point. I'll have to go find it in here. Probably down, yeah. All right, so this has a swath dropper for 40,000 that apparently just drops a swath out the back. Standard. So this just takes a tractor with a 3-point on the front. So we could get a tractor at 125 horsepower with a 3-point on the front and run this guy, and we could get a where is it? Where are those guys kept? Forage wagon. Maybe even just this tiny little boss here. And then the final bit to that whole setup is the production. I don't know how much the production is. It looks like not that one. That's not the feed or the fertilizer or the silage. Ooh, it's looking pretty expensive. Swath separator, 125,000. So this thing, you fill it and it separates the swath out and is a 30% grain bonus. So I'm really leaning towards that because it would be cool and we wouldn't have to spend quite so much on our MacDon stuff. 135, not the mower, plus a pickup header. So we have the windrower. So let's just calculate this out. 135 plus 100, 235 plus 50, 280, call it 300 versus 125 for the thing, 40, so 165. The thing being the tractor swath header. And then finally we need a 125 horsepower tractor. I don't know. Okay, so Deutz Bar, Massey, Virtuous, so another 100. So it's basically equivalent for the swathing setups. That guy's not big enough. Got almost big enough. That guy's big enough, that class there. Or the Aseki. The Theater. All of these are all in that range. Yeah. And then we can go back and just look at medium tractors. The cheaper medium tractors. The white. The Fiat. Actually, these guys, the Challenger, these guys might be a better deal. except that we need to go with one of these or up in this range for getting the front, because I don't think either of these guys, yeah, these guys don't have front linkage. So Fiat is got front linkage. I'm pretty sure it said the 3-point would work. This guy's got definite powered, so probably this guy here would be the bunny. I think they look weird, vaguely Cybertruck shaped. We can't buy it, but yeah. So, and that's up in that 90K range, but it's 230. Just that's what it is, which is pretty good actually. But it has front with power if needed. So if we need other things, that's cool. I expect that. So give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Which one should we go for? If I get any comments at all, well, I'll be a little bit, I guess, surprised. But since this is so late in the video, but it would be cool if we had a whole thing where people gave me their opinions on which one to buy. I am leaning towards swathing, but we might just have to buy one of the cheap combines and do it the old-fashioned way until we can work up 300 grand. Because either way, it's going to cost us about 300 grand. The tractor plus getting the tractor plus the tractor swathing mod is actually, in my opinion, kind of a better idea because we're not gonna see how to say this, because we'll have a tractor. That's what I'm trying to say. If we do the tractor swathing bit, we not only have a way of harvesting our grain crops, but we also have a tractor. I think we're rolling. So I think we're rolling all. It's canola and sorghum at the moment. You know, I never did check and see whether this was clearable. That field goes to the lake there. No, it's not really all that clearable. A lot of rock. Well, at least we own a lot of rock now. We know this rock is worth it. But, yeah. Anyway, so we have sorghum and canola. Oh, and it looks like we have weeds. Ouch. We got to get those weeds up. Well, we got to spray them. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're going to go spray that field. And in order to do that, we got to actually do it on the correct side. Get the sprayer. Maybe take that whole thing, please. Dang. Alright, well. Drop that there. As we get our herbicide, hopefully we have enough. Hopefully that's enough. We gotta go get that sprayed off. And rainy time is a good time to do it. But as I was saying, if I don't get any comments or votes on this option, I am going to probably go with the tractor swathing. But right now we're going to go weed us some weeds. Oh yeah, here we are out the field. And let's find out whether we can drive on it or not. Okay, looks like we can. Good. And the crop sensor, we might as well turn the crop sensor on. Whoops. And I guess save the game. Right, I guess that's everything we got there. And right, so yeah, having a tractor sounds like a better option than having a combine that's only used once a season. Plus the 30% harvest bonus. We're going to have to work pretty hard to catch our 300 grand that we need for that setup. And I think the Deutz-Fahr Cybertruck is probably the answer. I'm not a big fan of the look of that tractor, but it seems to be one of the better options. Although we'll find out soonish when we get through another month. Right, and with this setup, well, it's at least not spraying weeds. When we're not on the field, but unlike the fertilizer, it will happily spray herbicide otherwise. We also still need a lime spreader. Unfortunately, the cone does not spread lime, near as I can tell. That little super cheapy cone fertilizer spreader. But we'll have to look into that as well. I still stand by my decision to buy this guy. The Merlot here as the starting vehicle because it was so versatile and has let us do a lot of things. I wonder why this one is weedy and the other one wasn't. Unless, did I plow that field? I don't think I plowed it, so. And it claims it needs lime, so we could put lime on it, unless that's just an artifact and isn't actually part of precision. The pH is yellow and not bad. Okay, so we've got the weeds off. Does that fix our yield potential any? We didn't mulch it, so that's unfortunate. And I don't know about this watering thing. I don't know what we need with that. 11 is ready to harvest, but that's a... All right. pH, it does need lime, I think, to be green. And as good on nitrogen as I think we can get it. I mean, maybe I could spray it again, but we could go see. I don't know if that's going to fix anything or not. But it is 5 o'clock, although I bet we can't drive on it again come June. I bet we won't be able to drive on it in June. So if we're going to spray it with fertilizer, we got to spray it now. Okay, here we are, and I can see it's not great, so we got to add some, at least to this top part. I think it will probably happily add some to the bottom part as well. So we're gonna spray this. It should do the right thing. It says target reached, so maybe we don't actually need to. Some of it is needing it, at least a little bit. Doesn't seem to be using much, so I guess it is as, yeah, 0 hectares. Optimal value for sorghum on loam. We are hitting a little tiny bit here and there, so I guess we're doing a better, I guess we are doing a little bit of work here. It really is pushing it. So watching that thing go, it's yeah. I think this was worth doing. even if we're only spitting little bits on it here and there. That's definitely not applying to every little bit. This is obviously target reached for the most part. So with that done, that basically brings us to the end. I'm going to take us home, cut through. I actually drove around on the road. I know you didn't see it, but I did drive around on the road last time, but I'm going to cut through here to get us back. So I would like to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and watch me get into an accident, and I'll catch you next time. And don't forget, leave a comment about that one thing, the swathing. To swath or not to swath, that is the question.